Hey everyone, welcome to the video. We're going to take MLB main slate for today on DraftKings. They have a huge 14-game slate, so it should be pretty fun tonight. There's a lot of places to go. Anyway, before we continue, if you could leave a like, subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate that. You can also follow me on Twitter at cpen_16, that's with 2 N's. And if you want access to this cheat sheet and the hitting and pitching model, which I'll show you in a second, I made a big update on that, so a lot of new stuff on there. Just follow me on Twitter, shoot me a DM, and I'll be happy to send you all the info on that. And I'm sorry if the sun is blinding you, it's blinding me as you can see, so just bear with me here. And then here's the update. So I put some new stuff in there, sorted it out so it's kind of more user friendly. So I titled everything so you know what's going on. And we got the pitching, we got some new stuff on there, so a lot of cool stuff going on. And also sorted it by positions now, so you can sort by catcher, first base, second, so yeah, I think it's a lot nicer now and a lot more user friendly. So if you want access to that, like I said, follow me on Twitter, shoot me a DM, and I'll send you the link to that. Easy as that. Alright, so anyway, let's get into the slate. So SP1 today for me is going to be Noah Syndergaard, 10,100. He's going to be the most popular pitcher tonight, I assume. Just love the matchup for him, facing the right-handed heavy Tigers, who struggle versus righties with a 27% K rate, and they have a low team ISO, low team WOBA, low WRC+. There's a new set I added in the model as well. So yeah, Syndergaard is my top projected pitcher, and I think it's going to be most people's, so definitely like Syndergaard tonight. Then Jose Berrios, 10,200. He may go overlooked tonight, but I think he's in a solid spot versus the White Sox, who've been striking out a ton to righties. And Berrios has always pitched better at home, so definitely like Berrios tonight. I mean, he should get the easy win tonight. I love the Twins tonight, so should get the easy 4 points for the win, or 5, whatever it is. I think it's 4. Then Then we have Trent Thornton at a cheap SP2, 7,600. Now there's other pitchers I like. I'm only listing 3 though, so if there's another pitcher fits in your lineup well, I like some other pitchers. I don't just like 3 tonight. So, but Trent Thornton, I want to talk about 7,600. I really don't like him. I usually target lefties versus him. But the good thing is about San Diego Padres is there's a lot of righties, and I'm only seeing 3 projected lefties in the lineup. And they're not the best lefties either, like Greg Garcia, Eric Hosmer. Can't remember the other one, but yeah, I think it's an okay matchup for him. He's got a decent K rate as well. I think it's hovering around 24%. And yeah, facing a right-handed heavy team, so I think he's in a good spot there. And then a catcher, Gary Sanchez, 5,400. He's on fire and gets a great matchup versus a home run prone righty in Junis. Gary's been crushing righties this year with a 406 ISO and a 425 WOBA. So if you can afford him, he's in a great spot. But I don't think tonight's the night I'm going to play Gary Sanchez. The past couple nights I was playing him because this seemed to work out well. But tonight's probably not the night I'm going to spend up in the outfield if I'm going to spend up, or third base. Then Yasmani Grandal, 4,500. Always like him versus lefties, and Eichhoff will struggle with the lefties, and we have quite a few good ones here for the Brewers, so don't mind Grandal. And then Martin Maldonado, 2,400. Always our favorite punt play, so if we want to punt catcher, he's the way I would go. Then at first base, Steve Pearce. He's going to be probably the chalkiest batter tonight, 3,000. He had a great game yesterday. Now he gets a lefty on the mound, and he's projected to bat 5th. So if he's projecting to bat 5th, I'm all about that. I mean, it's just incredible value there, hitting right in the middle of the right in the heart of the Red Sox order. And yeah, it's one of the best values on the slate, so definitely like Steve Pearce a lot. And then Paul Goldschmidt, I think I spelled that wrong. I forgot a C in there somewhere. I think it goes right here. Looks good enough. So yeah, Paul Goldschmidt. Foldy has sucked versus righties. I meant to say righties. I'm all messed up now. He sucked versus righties, although he hasn't been good versus lefties either. But Foldy's a righty. So yeah, he sucked versus righty so far, allowing a 456 WOBA to them, and Goldie's really cheap at the moment, and he's in a great spot. I don't think a lot of people are going to go there tonight, so don't mind Goldie. And then Kendrys Morales, 3,200. I keep recommending him, and he keeps sucking, so he's going to go off at some point here. And he's just so cheap, and the matchup versus Junis is great, and he has a really good spot in the order for the Yankees lineup, and I believe it's his old team, so back to his own home park, so don't mind Morales. And then second base, Michael Chavez. 5,000. He recently moved to leadoff. They bumped down Benintendi, and he's going to be facing a lefty night. He's crushed lefties this year, and it's a super small sample size. He's got 500 ISO versus them so far, so don't mind him if you can pay up. But Chad Pender, 3,800. He's better versus lefties, and he gets the bump up in the order when he faces them. And LeBlanc has sucked versus righties so far this year, and the Oakland A's have a ton of righties, so I think he might be in trouble tonight. So definitely love the A's tonight. And then Jonathan VR, 4,800. Fair price for a guy leading off in cores, so I don't mind if I'm going to go with him. And he's a switch hitter, so I guess the bullpen really doesn't matter with whoever they bring in. Third base, Nolan Arenado. He's always going to be my top option if he's facing a lefty in Coors, which he is tonight. And if you can afford him, I'd play him. Then Matt Carpenter, 4,200. Leading off versus a broken Fulte, and Carp has always hit righties well. And he homered recently, so he got that going for him. Kind of a streaky guy. Then Matt Chapman, 4,300. He's cheapish and another power righty versus LeBlanc, and I really like the price there. I can see him being popular tonight. Then at shortstop, Trevor Story, 5,600. Same reasons as Arenado. You know the procedure when these guys face lefty and Coors. I always love them. They're just always hard to fit in. And then Marcus Semien, 4,000. He's going to be popular tonight, leading off versus LeBlanc. He's only 4K. And then Jorge Polanco, 4,900. So the Twins are just not fair right now. They're hitting home runs at an amazing pace, and I think that continues versus Lopez, who struggles with lefties. And we got a ton of good lefties here, so definitely like him. And high-priced outfield, Christian Yelich, 5,600. You can always play him. It's a great matchup at home versus Eichhoff, and Yelich cheats at home. He has most of his production here at home, so don't mind him at all. And I will say, if you can afford Mike Trout, he's always in play. He's going to be going against Drew Smyly tonight, and I like the Angels tonight, but I don't list Mike Trout because he's an obvious play every night. Then Eddie Rosario, 4,800. Love the lefty Twins tonight, and Rosario is a key part of that, so really like him. And then Trey Mancini, 5,400. Hate how expensive he is, but he's in a good spot versus a righty. And of course, Field, he's a reverse splits guy. He hits righties better anyway, so definitely like Trey Mancini. Then Max Kepler, 4,500. He's probably one of my favorite plays tonight, just dollar for dollar. He's one of the most underrated bats in the league, in my opinion, where he gets priced every night. I think he could be priced close to 5K, but 4,500, I'm going to take that, and he's going to be leading off for the Twins, and just love him tonight. And then Ian Desmond, 4,600. He's predicted to bat leadoff, but even if he doesn't, he's still facing lefty Coors. But if he's betting leadoff, I'm going to be very interested in that, especially with that price. Then Aaron Hicks, 4,300. His price dropped, and he gets a good matchup versus Junis. And in the value outfield, we have Stephen Piscotty leading the way at 3,700. He's a cheap A's righty versus one. And Pender, we have versus Pierce. David at 3,300. He's going to be somebody. He's in and alright. Oh. Don't burn. Sorry, it's being really slow. I think my computer's overheating a little bit. Okay, so core plays for me tonight are going to be Noah Syndergaard, 10,100. He's my favorite pitcher of the night, so I'm going to be paying up for him in all formats. Steve Pearce, he's just way too cheap, and especially if he's hitting fifth versus a lefty, I'm very interested in Steve Pearce. And then Max Kepler, 4,500. I just love that price, and he's probably one of my favorite plays of the night, as I already said. And I put in the updates that I overhauled the entire hitting and pitching tab, so you guys if you guys have access to the cheat sheet, it should help you out a lot. It's got a lot of good stats on there. And the top stacks for me are going to be the Rockies, the Twins, the A's, the Cardinals, the Angels, the Rays lefties. I know I don't have any Rays lefties listed, but I think they're all in a good, decent spot versus Shane Bieber, who struggles with lefties, and I can't imagine they'll have any ownership at all. Then the Brewers lefties as well.